Here's America's pastime. It'll be the New York Yankees facing the Texas Rangers. Let's go now to Gary Thorne, John Kruk, and Steve Phillips out at Rangers Ballpark in Arlington as first pitch is just moments away.
How do you shut him down? If you don't, you're not going to win. Alex Rios is the man they'll look to keep off base. The American League West in Texas goes against the American League East and New York with the Rangers at home. I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk as we get ready for MLB on 2K Sports. Here's a glance at Texas's starter. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Yankees lineup?
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance.
Now here's the lineup in the books for Joe Girardi. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, second base is not typically your power production position, but Kelly Johnson can provide some pop from that position. He's a guy who's a left-handed hitter who looks to just spin on everything and hit the plate.
Gardner at the plate. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Number 3, one away. Now we'll take a quick look at the Rangers, see where they are positionally. Any picks, John?
Well, you look at Shin-Soo Choo. Not only is he a great outfielder as far as running balls down, but you take a look at the arm, and anytime you can hold runners from advancing bases, you've helped your pitching staff dramatically, but you've also helped your defense with the ability to turn double plays.
Derek Jeter will stand in with one away.
You'd be remiss to watch Derek Jeter play and not talk about...
Swings, oh, he got that one high in the air, straight away center field. You're not going to see that one again. Home run, the Yankees are on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
Now, Gary, the Yankees getting the job done here offensively, doing what they need to do.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. It's up against the wall on a bounce. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Number 25.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
And it's Mark Teixeira. Oh, this one is hit deep by Teixeira. And goodbye, home run, and the Yankees have extended the lead. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3. So with one away, let's watch Brian McCann at the plate. In the end, of course, last year when it was the Rangers in the East, it all came down to one series, Steve, against the Rays.
Well, we've seen that 2 years in a row right now. Texas having the upper hand and playing well on the road when they did it.
Rios will field. Now it's 2 down. Now with 2 outs, a chance for Alfonso Soriano. Swung on, that is hit. Oh, look out. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a great way to start in the first. They get 3 runs off a bad pitching start. The Yankees are on top, 3-0. Now the Yankees starting pitcher. Steve, we'll be focusing here on these Texas hitters. What will he be looking at?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
A chance to see that lineup. Let's take a look for the Rangers. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, you'd love to see Mitch Moreland get to be an everyday player and get his 400 or 500 at-bats like a lot of the regulars do. great raw power, great hands. He could be a solid run producer no matter where he hits in a lineup.
And the Yankees in the field. Here's a look at their defense. And John, how about individual factors out there?
Well, even though he's gotten a little bit older, Brian Roberts is still a guy who's very consistent defensively. You got to love having a guy like that on the field because he's such a smart player. He positions himself well. Rarely do you see him out of position. Very dependable. That's what you want from your second baseman.
And the check by Teixeira watching that lead. He delivers. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
And Elvis Andrus is gone, swinging strike 3.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. Runner on first now for Adrian Beltre.
Well, 2011, a great year for the Yankees when they took on the AL West opponents. They won every season series against all Western teams.
Gets 1 at second. And 2. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Yankees maintaining their advantage.
For the New York Yankees.
And Kelly Johnson to lead it off.
Number 30.
We're going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, guys, you look at that four-seamer. It's been hit 3 times already.
Well, that fastball is definitely not fooling this lineup. It's still early on. He's got the time to adjust, but it needs to happen now.
He swings and drives this one. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time.
Right fielder, number 31.
1 out with Ichiro up.
It's been said that nobody's ever going to come close to the MLB hits record of 4,256, and Ichiro won't get there with his MLB stats. But if you bring in his stats from Japan, it gets very interesting and very close.
And that'll bring up Brian Roberts. Oh, we talk about Ichiro, those big numbers, John. You remember back, he was already 27 with a lot of pro years under his belt in Japan when he came to the MLB. And he's running, taking off for second. He is safe at second base.
He gets into second base and beats the throw there, Gary. Now he's in scoring position. Outstanding offensive play.
Thought we might have had an argument on the call at second base, but none from the manager.
No, not at all. Let's see if they can get him home now.
Strike 2. Roberts will have to be careful here.
Oh, that's a swing right there. He wasn't trying to just hit a dribbler the other way. He was trying to hit that one out of the ballpark. Great pitch, though. He just swings and misses.
Here's the pitch. Slurve misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Oh, it's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Roberts makes contact. That'll be fouled off. There's a ground ball. Number 3. He's out. Number 2.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Runner over at third base. Here's Brett Gardner. Hitting .343 lifetime off the Rangers.
And it doesn't really matter which pitcher they trot out there, Gary. He loves hitting off every one of them.
Swing sends this one on the line to right center. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Rios. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Yankees 3, Texas.
For the Texas Rangers.
And Prince Fielder will lead it off.
Number 84, Prince Fielder.
Here's the pitch. Swinging from the heels, and he missed it. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
And he strikes him out. He catches Prince Fielder flat-footed.
Well, look at the tail on that ball right there. Look at the movement. 90 miles an hour. Nice pitch.
Now, what a great job of working the hitter down and in to ring him up.
Looks like he was actually trying to get him to swing over it, but he gets the call and the out. Here's Alex Rios now. Lifetime .289 off the Yankees. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Rios now to protect. And he strikes out Alex Rios. What a great pitch that was. Struck him out on 3 pitches. That gets it done in a hurry.
Well, efficient and in control. When you have those 2 things working for you, you're going to get it done.
And in the batter's box, here's Moreland. First pitch, curveball. Swung on and missed. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. This one to Suzuki. That's caught. Side is retired. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. The Rangers still looking for a run.
For the New York Yankees.
Derek Jeter will lead it off. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Jeter.
And here's the first one. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. On the way. Ball. And Jeter watches that one go by. The count is even.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Martin's there. He comes up with it easily here.
Center fielder, number 20.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now, 1 away.
Well, a couple of players last year had 30 seasons with the 30 homers and 30 stolen bases. But one guy you didn't think he could do it was Jacoby Ellsbury, but he showed a lot of power in 2011.
And it gets through. 2 for 2. That will bring up Mark Teixeira.
Number 25.
We look at these 30-30 players we're talking about. Mostly are going to bat, obviously, in the middle of the lineup. For Ellsbury, the interesting thing was he did it as a leadoff hitter.
But you know what? I mean, listen, he's always been a speed guy, so the 50 stolen bases isn't surprising. But how about the fact his home runs jumped from a career high of 9 to 32, surprising everybody.
Here's the delivery. Teixeira, he rammed that one. And goodbye, home run, and the Yankees have extended the lead. The lead is 5 thanks to that 2-run shot. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle. Well, Yankees continuing to score here, Gary. Credit the offensive charge.
And that will bring up Alfonso Soriano.
It's now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Grounded out his last time up. This one swung on and driven hard. Now it's 2 away. And he'll go back to first.
At the plate for the New York Yankees, third baseman, number 33.
2 outs and to the batter's box, Kelly Johnson. Lifetime average 320 against the Rangers. Back up the middle. And another one. It's contagious. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Right fielder.
Well, real solid approach, trying to work gap to gap up the middle of the field. Gets a fastball in the outer third of the plate, but able to stay on it and get himself a base hit to center.
Ichiro's at the plate. He singled his last trip. And there's Chu for out number 3. And they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Yankees out in front by 5.